Hello everyone, there was a Bar Citizen in Beijing, China on May the 10th. CRG actually sent some people to Beijing. Tyler Wittgen, Aaron Roberts, John Crew, and I don't know if this is Sandy. Maybe Sandy was there too. I cannot find any information about this. CRG showed a video they made 6 weeks prior there, and it's very, very interesting. Some people use their phones to make a record. It's not exactly very good, sound quality is not very good, but I'm not complaining, this is very nice that we have this. But I heard we are getting the full video soon, so I think I won't show the video. Instead, I will just tell you what important things John Crew said.
You have a room which has a seat, bed, toilet, military ships, follow real-world military ships, and everyone doesn't have their own quarters. You have bunk rooms with shared mess and galley.
Ocean Odyssey posted this on Spectrum. Link to this is my first pinned comment below. Further notes from John Crew, Bar Citizen Beijing. All ships in the near future will be nameable. Of course, this was already the plan. The question is, what does near future mean? When it comes to CRG, near future can mean 1 year. It can also mean 5 years or 10 years. Doors will be strengthened to make breaches harder. Yeah, right now, doors and hatches are a joke. It's very easy to shoot them open. You can even use your fists and you can open doors and hatches and ramps. Again, of course, no timeline. Missions designed exclusively for capital missions are planned. This is very nice. I was hoping for this. But again, don't expect this anytime soon. Torpedoes will have a minimum range to prevent their use at close range. Yeah, right now, PTCs on Polaris and 819 pretty much make torpedoes useless, so people use them at very close range, point-blank range, and then they could get a kill. CRG doesn't like this, so this will be gone. I would like to add that it's very hard to destroy PTCs. I did a test, I was not able to destroy any PTCs. Maybe they don't change form when they are destroyed. Let's assume PTCs don't change shape when they are destroyed. It's still very hard to hit such a small target. E-M will have superior armor to P. And of course, E-M has a big railgun. Most people who own an E-Tris only have the P model because M model is not sold anymore unless you are buying the very expensive packages, I mean in 5-digit range. But CRG always told us we will be able to upgrade our Ps to an M. Please keep your word, CRG. Turrets will receive additional buffs to make it easier to shoot smaller ships. However, this requires additional weapons to differentiate further between ship sizes. Actually, CRG could just increase projectile speed of turrets, and CRG could make turret movements a lot more snappy. It really feels bad nowadays. This was much better in the past. Javelin will have a resistance to smaller weapon sizes, with size 5 and up having a normal impact, size 4 having a reduced impact, while anything below that will have no hope. I always hoped CRG would go for threshold damage, so I kinda like this. For example, in real life, you can have a rifle caliber machine gun. You can fire at a battleship all day long. You won't sink the battleship. Capital ship shields will be able to regenerate despite incoming damage as long as attacking ship or ship weaponry are below a certain threshold of weapon size. Have to wait and see how this plays out in the game. Of course, capital ships should not be pushovers getting destroyed by light fighters. Flak is coming, which act as AoE projectiles that are specifically designed for use on capital ships against smaller vehicles. They will be automatic, similar to PTCs. Okay, more automatic things. Not sure if I like this. And this needs to be balanced. For example, right now it's very hard to destroy PTCs. They are very small targets. Now, PTCs shouldn't be one-shot kills at 5,000 meters. A confirmation that additional game packages are still planned to represent an additional character NPC. I believe this when I see it in the game. 1.0 most likely won't even have NPC crews. And 1.0 is not exactly just around the corner. After avionics plates come AI plates. CRG is showing plates on the current Invictus on the PTU. Some people hoped, oh now we are getting finally plates for turrets. Reading this, I don't think this will be anytime soon. The Javelin will not have an enclosed hangar to pack in. I think this means Javelin can only be spawned at a docking port. Star Citizen in year 13 is still clip galore. It's very easy to clip glitch into almost any ship with an interior. So people will just clip into a Javelin and run away with it, because we still don't even have any permission system. CRG is talking about a permission system. Captain of a ship can set permissions, who can do what. For more than 8 years by now, still nothing. PTCs will continue to shoot at attacking spacecraft. Okay, so this was not an accident. In the future, crimes will eventually result in UAE retaliation, all the way up to Javelin level responses. Translation: in the future, in 5 to 10 years from now. Ship missiles will be able to be loaded internally, including the upcoming PTC counterparts, utilizing a space similar to the currently available freight elevators. Looks to me like more boring, tedious manual labor, more time sinks, or can this be automated? Can NPCs help with this? The eventual release of the player Javelin will be fully armed, including its 2 size 10 main guns. CRG always told us, you are just buying an empty hull, you have to pay money to put the weapons in, and now she's coming fully armed. I think that's a good idea. Javelin is expensive enough as it is. Eventually, there will be a way to earn A-tier components through PvE. Eventually, in the future, we are planning to. Don't expect this anytime soon. Perseus will be flyable come IE, with its main turrets replaced with 2 size 8 hardpoints. It will also have 4 PTCs and 2 dual S3 remote turrets. So we will get Perseus very soon. I don't know why CRG replaced the guns. Perseus was supposed to have 2 turrets with 2 size 7 guns each. I'm looking very forward to do a lot of tests with Perseus guns. Apollo is in active development. Remember, Apollo was on the useless progress tracker many years ago. Progress tracker, a tool that does not track any progress. Don't expect too much anytime soon. Also, Apollo has rescue drones. CRG has to work on drones first, I think. Pioneer will not release this year. So much for people who thought, hey, cool, in 2025 I can build my own large base. Maybe next year, maybe the year after, or the year after. The Polaris control panel will most likely be moved to the upper level. It was a terrible idea to put a torpedo controlling station down in the bottom of the ship. The guy doesn't even have a seat. I guess he will just fall down on his butt because of fast reactions. And he has very limited view, very limited tactical awareness. I get it, CRG doesn't want Polaris to be soloed, but a guy who fires the torpedoes has to be on the bridge. Elevator speeds will increase at some point. I hope he is talking about ship elevators too. Those are really, really slow. Takes forever to spawn a ship. A consolidated Outland medium-sized ship was confirmed. Okay. A larger than a Javelin battleship is being worked on in the future, currently split between going to Aegis, Anvil or RSI. She also talked about the previous battlecruiser, referenced to the stretch goals as being sold at some point. CRG always said we don't want to give players too much power, so Javelin was the max a player could buy. But now we are getting a battleship sometime in the future. I guess $3,000 for a ship is not enough. Let's make another ship for like $5,000 or $6,000. I don't think that's a good idea for the game. Javelin will be getting the previously mentioned flak weapons. Of course, makes sense, it's the Javelin. When asked about E3P, John Crew was intentionally vague, saying that the answer on its release will become clear at Invictus this year. Yeah, looks like we are getting E3P soon. The updated E3 model will not come until Squadron 42 releases properly, however, they note the differences are minor internally. Nautilus is out of date mechanically and isn't worth thinking about right now. I would like to add, turret placement on Nautilus is really bad, no gun turret is protecting her rear, and laying mines in a 3D environment is very situational. I don't think this will work well, and of course, CRG hasn't even worked on mines yet. Vando Cleaver is not going to be flyable as it's just a cutscene in Squadron 42. An orbital airdrop module is desired from Chengdu, but it's not currently in the cards. I don't know exactly what this means, but we surely need working escape pods. And we need a way that pilots who have to bail out of their ships can survive even in atmosphere. This means we need parachutes or ejection seats with retro thrusters. A larger interceptor ship will appear. Oh, another new ship. Javelin's torpedoes can be used as a cruise missile, however, it cannot be guided. They say that it's maybe in the future for human-guided missiles. Okay, why would I use Javelin's torpedoes as cruise missiles if they cannot be guided? Is this a joke? We have a game that's playing 900 years into our future, but technology for the most part is way worse than what we have today or what we had 50 years ago. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. By the way, this is a 1G planet, this is a 70-ton tank, and look at those physics. This is the best CIG can do in year 13 with more than $1 billion, according to Carl Jones. Yeah, there's no mass simulation, no inertia, vehicles are just pivoting around the central Z-axis, and this thing jumps around as if it would be made out of paper. Yeah. It's really annoying to use ground vehicles in this game. I love to drive in games, but not in Star Citizen. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter or on Blue Sky.